As I said, weight is not a problem for us, so 728. That's all for me. A part requisition form. How much are... yeah, we're using half our weight. I think it's... can I get rid of most of them? Yeah, and the ropes too. How about this? 5 pounds, 10 pounds. That's probably 10 per rope. So I think I'll get rid of one rope at least when I get the chance, possibly in den. I will be exploring the nuclear reactor before going there, just to see what our options are again. Ooh, lockpick, yes, we'll definitely take that. Who are you? Hello there, I'm Skeeter. I sort of put things together here. Okay. This is the first time I've seen that we can ask about the car. Funny you should ask that. Yeah, quite a bit of coincidence there. You see, cars are replaceable fuel cells or batteries. For fuel, what usually broke down was the fuel cell controller. Most amateur mechanics just assume that it's the battery itself. But you know what assuming means, don't you? Yeah, so does that mean you have a fuel cell controller? Yep, sure do. Got it right here, just waiting for a car to be put into. You got a car? I know where one is. What's it going to cost me to get that fuel cell controller? Well, the money is nice, but I need something else right now. Something I can't get for myself. What do you need? These days, good tools is harder to get than parts is. I need myself a brand new super toolkit. Snap something brand's best. New toolkit, where can I get that? I reckon that the best place to go and get that would be down in Vault City somewheres. They've got all kinds of tools, but they sure as heck wouldn't give them to a ghoul nohow. So you want me to bring you a super toolkit and then you'll give me the car part. Exactly. That's the deal. One super toolkit for one fuel cell controller. Yeah, sounds like a fair deal. And then what do you do around here? Mostly I just sorta tinker with things, take them apart and try to put them all back together, mostly. Make them work better sometimes, keeping myself out of trouble. Know what I mean? What do I have something that you can work on? Yeah, nothing. I guess you can upgrade some maybe armor or weapons with this guy. Hello there. Ever noticed that each Brahmin has its own personality? Well, if you watch them as long as I have, you sure notice. Yeah, what do you do here? I got the Brahmin or help Skeeter in his workshop. Okay. What's all the junk in the yard? Well, some of this junk is left over from when they were building the reactor before the war. The rest of this stuff just don't know. Skeeter collects all kind of stuff. Yeah. That's nice. Gamma Gulp beer, meaty turkey. We don't want the Gamma Gulp beer. I think it's actually real radiated alcohol beverage. So it's lethal to drink, at least in large quantities. Cheesy Poops. Yeah, who are you? Hello there, my name's Gordon, Gordon of Gecko. Hello Gordon, I'm Ophelia, what do you do here? I look for opportunities. Opportunities like what? I look for ways of maximizing my potential worth. I am greedy, but most people misunderstand greed. Greed is a powerful driving force. Throughout history, mankind's greatest achievements were driven by men that wanted to be better their positions. Driven by greed. Greed, for a lack of a better word, is good. Yeah, I'll take your word of it. But what does greed have to do with Gecko? So far not much, but in greed lies Gecko's salvation. I have important information about the survival of Gecko, but I can't get anyone to listen to me. What kind of information? Well, I've calculated that if our reactor was running properly, we could generate an enormous amount of excess power, far more than Gecko needs. Yeah? I also found out from a very reliable source that Vault City cannot expand without additional power. Vault City can't expand. Vault City, you see, has enough power for their current needs as long as they're careful, but the Vault power plant that they use was never designed for the increased load their city is putting on it. It's at peak capacity right now. Without more power, they can't expand. Yes, I actually see how that helps you, so I hate saying this. Well, if our power plant's working better, we could trade our excess power and technical expertise to Vault City in exchange for medical technology. Okay, and without more power, Vault City will burn out the reactor within 15 years. If Gecko reactor isn't repaired, we won't last half that time. Without medical technology, all of us ghouls are going to die off in the next 20 years anyway. Everyone loses if Vault City and Gecko don't cooperate. So you're just a good Samaritan, huh? Somehow I don't buy that. Not at all, I've got my end covered. I'd be the natural choice to administer this project. Greed is my driving force, but thousands of lives are saved by it. Greed is good, at least it would be if I could get anyone in Vault City to read my economic data. I might be able to show it, yeah. Well, I have all the relevant economic data on a disk. You may have it if you promise to show the data to someone in Vault City that can understand and make use of the data it contains. But be discreet with it. Not everyone there will be happy you talk to us ghouls. Okay, I'll take this. I'm sure that I can put it into the right hands. Okay, with that disk might actually help us get into the Vault City. But I don't think it does. So what now? Yeah, we have the nuclear reactor to visit. And a ladder. So what? Okay, there seems to be some kind of ghoul base here. I wonder if they're hostile. You two can renew. No, they aren't. A ghoul with some kind of talisman around its neck. Okay, is this some kind of a cult? No one seems to be talking to me. They don't seem to be hostile. Okay, renew comrade, I'm Zomak. Some call me Zomak the Destroyer. What is your business here? I'm looking around. You should look somewhere else, or Sumac will show you the stars. Yeah, more Google talismans. Okay, an unusually large molar. We've missed. You see the brain. Maybe if can I just go past him? Yeah, they aren't hostile. And neither is... Yeah, I can talk to it.